Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Reese's Random Reviews. I am Reese, I'm about to give you a random review and welcome to another episode of Stephen King Month. Stand By Me is the next film that I'm going to be reviewing, which is based off another Stephen King book, and this book is called The Body, but this movie is called Stand By Me. Totally different titles, but the same story. So this story tells the story from Stephen King about four boys who are best friends, and they hear that there's a body somewhere in the woods. Apparently it was someone they used to know. So they go off on a journey to go and find this body, but when they do, they go on a big epic adventure together. Now I first saw Stand By Me when I was about 12 when I first saw this movie, 12, 13. I actually watched it with my mum. She actually told me about this movie. She loved it. And she put it on and I came into the living room and I was like, what are you watching? And she said, I'm watching Stand By Me. And I thought, that sounds exactly like the song Stand By Me. And she said, that's where the song comes from that movie. So I thought, okay, I'll go and see this movie. So I sat down, I watched it, and I actually really enjoyed Stand By Me. It's actually a really good film. And then I remember watching it again years later because I hadn't watched it in a while and I thought, well, I might as well put it on because I haven't seen it in a long time, and plus it was the only thing that was on the telly that night, and I put it on, and I remember thinking just how amazing this film is. I understood it more as I was a bit older, and I kind of really get the gist of what the real emotional story of this film is all about. Now, this movie is emotional, it is a drama, it's very coming of age, but it's a really, really good story, but it's also very dark in some places as well. This isn't a family movie. This isn't a rated PG movie. This is actually rated 15, I believe, because it does involve a lot of swearing, it does involve a dead body, it does involve fighting, bullying, and it even involves a gun. That's all I'm going to say. This movie is really powerful. In terms of message and story, it is a really powerful film. The performances from all four boys are incredible. The best moment in the movie is with the train. There's a big train sequence that comes in when they're on the track and they don't know when the train's coming. And when the train does come, it's all like a race for survival, because that's what I love about this movie. It starts off like a little fun adventure, but then it starts to get really serious and then really epic and then really dark. And then the boys are almost sort of going a little bit against each other, and then one minute they have to stick together and then they go against each other. It's really all that sort of story, but it is a brilliant story. It's a brilliant film. If you haven't seen Stand By Me, I really do strongly recommend it. I didn't really want to spoil this movie for you in case you haven't seen it, but it is a worth recommended film. And the only thing I would say is it's not a horror, because obviously Stephen King normally writes horrors. This movie's not a horror. It is pure drama. I'm going to give Stand By Me out of 10 a 9. If you haven't seen Stand By Me, guys, strongly recommend it. Give it a watch. It's a really good film. It's not a horror, so it shouldn't scare you, but it is a little bit dark and a little bit emotional. But also, it's a really good coming-of-age film. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my Stephen King reviews. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. And the next movie I'll be reviewing is The Shawshank Redemption. That's the next one I'll be reviewing, The Shawshank Redemption. So I can't wait to review that one. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my reviews. More videos are coming out, more film projects and everything still on the way. And I am Reese, and I have just given you another random review.